Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Sean from Retaliation Resale. Hey, I am trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So please subscribe to the video channel. If you like the content, please like it. Please leave a comment. Shows engagement. I was going to say Amazon. YouTube loves seeing that, and it would really help the channel, and I'd appreciate it very much. So, okay, we're talking about what has sold this week on eBay, and not a lot, but eventually I'll get there. I'd like to be like the Golden Gate picker who sells lots of stuff on eBay, but my main focus is selling on Amazon FBA, and books that I find that I think have value that won't sell on Amazon, I highlight here on the eBay part of my channel. So only sold a couple of things on eBay the last go round, and the first was I sold Queen Alexandra's Cookbook, and this is a book from 1908, and I sold it for $15. There weren't a lot of comps on it, not a high demand, but some people want it, and $15 I think was a fair price. Somebody bought it. There was some staining on the inside cover, I think from where some newsprint had been. But for a book that is 15 years old, not too bad. Wouldn't have sold on Amazon, but did sell on eBay, so I'm happy to have it. The other thing that I sold was the Great Courses series, and it was for Spanish 1 and 2. The discs, each set had 6 discs in it, 6 DVDs. It was Spanish 1 and 2, and each course had a workbook, and the workbook was brand new, unused. And one of them had sold for $60, and I thought, well, I've got 2, and I really want to blow this out. And the thing with the Great Courses set is they have a lot of wonderful courses. They have language, Western civilization, a lot of courses on foreign countries, and usually you get the disc and then some kind of book, either a large workbook that comes with it, or you'll get a transcript of what's on the disc. And really, it's hit or miss. I've probably had 15 of them that I've listed, and I've sold maybe 3 or 4. So, you know, it's always a chance. You never know. They're slow sellers. But I thought, okay, well, one of these is $60. There's a lot of ways people can learn a different language. There's, Rosetta Stone, and there's a lot of other courses. So I thought, well, one of them is 60. I'm going to bundle these together. I'll put them both, and I list it for 55. And I realized that I greatly underpriced it because it sold in less than 24 hours. And whenever you get a sale that quick, usually means it was too cheap. But you know what? I'm happy with it. It was $55. It was something that was given to me for free. I took a chance. I listed it. I made money. And that's what it's all about. So I'm glad I can help somebody, hopefully learn a language. Maybe it's for them. Maybe it's for somebody else. They had asked me if the workbooks were unused, and I wrote back yes. And as soon as they got that, boom, it sold. So I was very happy. So that's what sold. Something for $15, something for $55. Not a bad week. I basically consider it free money because I got it for free. It wouldn't sell on Amazon, and otherwise it would have been donated, and maybe somebody else would have purchased it and made some money. So out of frame for a second. Oop, not professional, but that's okay. I'm shooting in my kitchen. This is the door into the garage, and it's basically the only other spot that's kind of cluttered. The oven and the stove is that way, and the countertop is that way, and it's a complete mess. But that's basically how it goes. Take a sip of coffee, or this is tea. I had to switch. I've had 2 cups of coffee, and it turns me into a grouch in the afternoon, so I can't do that to Linda. I love her too much, so I'm trying to be a kinder, gentler jerk when I'm caffeinated. Okay, so what I did is I was going to show, out of frame again, I was going to show what I listed. And the thing is, I haven't listed that much because it was a crazy week. I had an estate sale clean out, and I work with a company that basically doesn't announce their um, estate sales. It's sort of like private estate sales. They have certain people that they work with. They have their rug person. They have their art person. They have their silver and china person. They have their electronics person, their power tools person. And I basically, and they even actually have a book person. I'm their secondary book person. So if the books aren't antiquarian, if it's not, books from the 1700s to the 1800s, they're usually not interested. So I just come in, I get all the books for free, and I leave. They don't have to haul them off to the dump. They don't want to put them in the landfill. I don't want them to go in the landfill. I can work my magic, sell some, donate some, whatever, whatever needs to be done. But I get these books for free. So supposed to be 6 boxes of books on Friday. It turned out it was 8 plus some records. So, okay. But afterwards, it was another estate. It was somebody that I've dealt with before, but this was actually for her brother. And I met the other brother at the house, and I thought this was going to be like 4 to 6 boxes and show up, and it's 16 boxes of books. So we already have 8 boxes of books in the Kia, plus another 3 boxes of records. Linda had the truck, so we cram everything together, and I started sorting through them on Friday, and then the next day, I had to pick up another 20 boxes of books. So I really haven't been able to go through a lot of stuff that I've set aside for sets, but I wanted to at least go over a couple of things. One is something that I did list. I had time to list it. And the other is something that when I was kind of doing some clean out, I put it off to the side, did a little research. Haven't listed it yet, but it's the next thing to be listed. So let me show you what I listed. I listed this set of DVDs. And hopefully I can do this without spilling it. Yay! And it's a set of National Geographic discs. And the length is like anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half. And you've got, dolphins, Eden, the American Serengeti with the bison, redwoods. Let's see, we've got some other ones. Blue whale. There's a bunch of sharks. Dinosaurs. Unearthed. Super Pride. Kingdom of the Apes. Birds of Paradise. That's a bird on the front. Africa's Lost Eden. Secret Life of Predators. Great picture of a polar bear swimming in the water. If you ever see a polar bear that's not behind bars, run, because you're going to be dinner. These guys are vicious, okay? So I'm just saying, it's like that old joke, the 2 hunters, they see a bear in the woods. They're like, it's a bear, run. And one guy stops and he puts on his tennis shoes. The guy's like, what are you doing? You can't outrun a bear. And the other guy goes, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you. All right. Corny joke. That's a dad joke. All right. So on those, there were, I think it's 25, and I think there's, whatever it was, there's like 17 or maybe 19 used DVDs, and there's 8 that are sealed. So I forget what I'm selling them for. I think $35. That seemed fair. The price is kind of all over the place. I might have to adjust it depending on what the numbers look like, depending on how many watchers, how many people looked at it. I will adjust it accordingly, because that's something that it's educational, but there's a lot of National Geographic stuff out there, and I would like to just kind of blow it out and make some money, let somebody else enjoy it. Great gift for kids, so it might be a good Christmas present. So I'll have to put some thought on it. I've already listed it. I forget what the price is, but I was looking at it. I think I put like 35, and it might be 5 to 10 too high. There's certain things I know have value and I'll get value. And there's certain things that are like, just sell it cheap, get the money and move on. Now this next series is really interesting. I got these military books a long time ago, and they've been in the garage, and I finally sort of unearthed the box, and I was thinking, oh, okay, you know, because I looked at a couple, not really worth much. But then this is the U.S. Army in World War II. It's the pictorial record. There's 3 books: The War Against Japan, The War Against Germany and Italy, Mediterranean and adjacent areas, and The War Against Germany, Europe and adjacent areas. And I think this set is going for anywhere between 50 and 75, all 3 of these. And they have some decent sales. So the books are in great condition. I'm going to price it fairly, but I do want to get this listed because I think it's something that will sell. There is demand. And I hate to hear that crack. That's great. That shows that these books hardly were ever even open. Yeah, first printed 1951. So World War II, there's some other like Vietnam, and there's some other stuff, some other books that were in this box. But these were the 3 that I saw that had value. So I'm going to list these, and hopefully next time we talk, you'll see, hey, he sold those books. So, all right, that is it. Thank you for watching. Not very sexy, but you know, money is money. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment and ask me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But again, this is money that I'm trying to get from books that I can't sell on Amazon. And they will sell on eBay, I feel, and we'll see. So a lot of what I'm trying to do is just kind of show you, keep an eye open, the kind of things that you can sell. As I talked about in the last video, sets sell. So this is a 3-book set that I'm listing. The bundle of National Geographic discs, DVDs, those will sell. It's just a matter of how much and how much time I'm willing to put in. But I've got room. It'll sit. But I would prefer to kind of roll over the inventory as fast as I can, so I can start shooting videos like in the garage or maybe even in the living room. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.